Hey, what up guys, it's Austin. In today's video, to show you some major Mortal Kombat 1 gameplay changes. So the Mortal Kombat 1 beta has been changing Mortal Kombat quite a bit. Don't worry about it, you haven't missed it yet, but it was playable at EVO and it changes the game quite a bit. So in this video I want to go through Frost Camille, Johnny Cage, Li Mei, and once again the gameplay changes. Without further ado, let's do this. Now let's start with general gameplay changes, and as you can see, Johnny is going wild on the screen because we now have block dashing in Mortal Kombat 1, which improves the speed quite a bit. And I do hope that all the characters have access to this. In Mortal Kombat 11, for example, Fujin, I mean, he's all over the screen. And why not give that to other characters as well? Why just limit it to a character 2 or 3? Just give us all the same tool when it comes to dashing, back dashing, and now hopefully block dashing as well. So your feedback was heard, and now the speed should be increased in Mortal Kombat 1. Look at that. Forward, backwards, super fast. Now check this out. Second huge gameplay change. Johnny Cage's shadow kick usually always a high, so you duck it and then go for a punish, right? Check out what Li Mei is doing in this case. Ducks it, down twos, and then there is like a slow-mo type of situation going on. She's glowing and jumps in the air. And what is happening there is, this is a new mechanic in Mortal Kombat 1. So highs, throws, something like a shadow kick, can be ducked and punished with a down 2. You can pop them up, but here's the thing, right? She's trying, or the Li Mei player is trying to do that again. It doesn't seem to work. Why? Because it's expensive. It does consume 2 bars of your meter, so you gotta use it wisely. So it's not necessarily, crushing blows are not really back, the KBs like we know them in Mortal Kombat 11, but this kind of is the down 2 crushing blow situation in which you duck a throw, down 2, and go for a pop-up for a lot of damage into Camille, into whatever. So this is a huge gameplay change. Now speaking of Camille, here comes Frost, and this move is a little ice ball which slowly creeps up on you and does freeze you on hit, so it follows you to a certain extent. The downside to it is that it's really slow. There might be like, what, 60 frames? So I guess the go-to option is set something up and do a hard knockdown, get the Frost Camille to do the ice ball, and then maybe some dirt, maybe some like low overhead type of mix-up, maybe a grab into the ice ball. I don't know, but this is looking quite dirty. Look at that. It's slow, it's very slow, but I'm pretty sure, especially like in the corner or, like I said, after a hard knockdown, that should be huge. Check this out. This is the second move. It is actually a ground freeze, so it's not a slide, it's a ground freeze, which I believe hits low, and that way you can continue your combos, and yeah, use it for more damage, maybe another pop-up with the Camille, and it actually, even though it's in the corner, it goes super far. So a great tool, maybe if you're playing Sub-Zero, right? For example, Sub-Zero, boom, ice ball, which is a high, you're ducking, all of a sudden, Frost Camille, it's a low, and you get frozen. This is looking like a strong Camille. Now here comes Johnny, walking comedy. Now, all of the characters have a taunt or multiple taunts by just pressing down, 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 or is it down, 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 down? Anyway, usually it's just a taunt, right? But for him, because he has the hype meter, not only is it just taunting, he has his regular taunts for his hype meter, but the regular taunts, these taunts that all the characters have, also build his hype meter. So it's just a lot of nonsense on the screen. Of course, he also has this command dash, which can be used for, to get in. You can also do it twice in a row, and it can actually go through the opponent if you are close. Now, this is what I'm talking about, the hype meter. Once you activate it, he becomes pretty wild, because he also gets, not only can you do certain moves 3 times in a row, for example, a shadow kick, but he gets a EX version of a combo move once. So you can pop him up with the DP just like that without spending a bar once a combo, which is pretty sick. Here comes Li Mei, who is super flashy in the literal sense. Strings, combos, specials, it's like a firework going on the screen. Here we can see an air projectile. I'm interested to know if this can be done instant air. We can see a little bit of a, what is that, a flip kick situation going on. Of course, a pop-up here and there. And she looks maybe like a setup character as well, and that might be the reason. The lantern. One could think this maybe buffs her moves, her firework, so to speak. What it does is it gives you the chance for a pop-up. Did you see that? Now here's the lantern. I guess the go-to would be get a hard knockdown, get the lantern going on, and use that as a combo extender, maybe as an anti-air if your opponent is jump friendly, or maybe even as a to extend things that usually wouldn't be possible without the lantern. Interesting stuff from Li Mei. So there you have it, a very brief overview of the Mortal Kombat 1 beta. If you want to get involved yourself, play the Frost Cameo, Li Mei, Johnny Cage, the other available characters, go ahead and pre-order Mortal Kombat 1 because the beta starts in less than 2 weeks. It's on August 18th, so go ahead and get those pre-orders so you can get access to the closed beta. Well, that being said, this was video. So what do you think about these changes? Because I think they are huge. Do you agree with the block dashing and especially with the down to crushing blow situation? Please leave in the comment section. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'll catch you guys later. Midtown signing out. Peace. Hey, thanks for watching one of my daily videos. A special thanks to all the channel members, Patreon supporters, and merch owners. You can subscribe to never miss a video again. Hope to see you in the next one.